I play Rita. Rita owns a furniture store, bargain furniture store, I should say. And she's a woman of a certain age, and she's bored now. She's been doing everything by the book, and paying taxes, being a model citizen, and now she's looking for some excitement, and she's ready to be about that life. And her relationship with Awkwafina's character, they are at odds.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. Yeah, so I'm Awkwafina, and I play Mina, who I guess can be described as the small town criminal of this kind of this one town, and she's after Carl Buttons for reasons that you'll see in the movie. But Carl Buttons' brother, played by the amazing Jimmi Simpson, works at the furniture store that Wanda Sykes' character Rita works at, as well as Ellen Barkin's character as well works with you. It's funny as well. Yeah, and we have some scenes, me and Rita.
Wanda, what was it like the first time you saw yourself in the wig?
I said, I don't think this is a good idea. And then they showed me pictures of the other wigs that some of the other characters were wearing, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be fine. This isn't the worst one." Yeah. And then when I got to set and I saw Regina Hall's wig, I was like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm so good. This wig might just be too fancy."
Yeah. Well, I think the women of Yuba County are diverse. I think they're all going through their own specific things, but I think they're all tied down to, I think that they all kind of make a decision at some point, whether we see it on screen or maybe it happened a little bit before, and they stick to that decision, and they're going to execute it as much as they can. So I think it's a very diverse scope of women.
Were there ever moments shooting your scenes together when you broke character because you couldn't keep from laughing?
There was I don't know if Wanda's had the flip on me. I had it with, especially when Wanda would hold the gun toward the end when I was, that was a hard scene. That was a hard scene to do.
Yeah, I cracked up several times. Yeah. Especially I think it was actually both of those scenes, but the head button,
the head butting.
Yeah, you're gonna ask me, well, you're gonna shoot me in my vagina?
Yeah. The headbutting one, I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, what if I actually headbutt Wanda Sykes, man? That would be so bad. That would be real bad.
You couldn't hurt that wig. You couldn't hurt that
wig. Yeah, exactly. The wig put me out. So yeah, it's good.
It's so much fun. It's just, I never felt stressed or like, oh man, when are we gonna wrap? It's collaborative, it's supportive, just having a good time.
Yeah. And I think where we were, that was my first time in Natchez. And I think that, it's almost like Natchez was a co-star,
Yeah.
And so, and so Tate had this really cool, it was the first time also for me to be on kind of what he described as like a film camp. I'd never lived that close to my other co-stars and was able to kind of come in and see them all in the kitchen and stuff, which I thought was a really cool experience. But we were down in Natchez for a while shooting that. So
I think Matthew Modine is probably still there.
Over at the Natchez Grand. Yeah, I think so. It was fun. That was fun. Yeah. I think one of my favorite memories, definitely with Wanda. I don't know if I can even talk about this, but
go for it.
Yeah. Well, one time we were, we had an off day and we wandered into a casino, a kind of a group of us, and I'll never forget this. But Wanda taught us craps, which I've never learned. She broke it down for us, and not only that, since then I've used this many times, but starting with $60 in the slots. That was a Wanda tip, and actually it's a really good margin to actually play for a while. because I never played the slots for that long. But at some point, you feel like you're winning, so it's good. That's a great number. I don't know, but that was one of my favorite memories. There's also there are a lot of parties, a lot of kind of late night cookouts and stuff like that over at Tate's with the pool involved and things like that. So it was fun. What about you?
Man, that's pretty funny because I totally forgot that I taught y'all how to play craps.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
just learning myself, so
Yeah.
I had a lot of confidence, I guess.
No, it was fun. It's a good game. It's a good game.
Matches, come on,
I know, like yeah, for sure.
But and I would say the dinners, but the casino day was that was a fun.
That was a fun day because we also brought like hair and makeup with us. We were with a whole group of people walking around the casino. It was awesome.
That was a great Saturday. That was a great Saturday. And then that Sunday we cooked dinner, like everybody in the kitchen.
You're right. That's how it went. How do you remember things like that?
Kate made I think he fried up some fish.
Yeah, he had the fish fry.
And I made a couple dishes, and it was great. Everybody just was chilling, and